Uh, Teacher,
Yes.
I was just about to go to the bathroom, so
What?
can I go to the bathroom
Okay.
now?
Yeah, take your time.
Thank you.
Okay, no worries. Are you good now?
Yes,
Okay, that's great. So once again, good evening, Raven. So how are you tonight?
I'm fine.
Okay, that's really great to know. So tonight is the continuation of our class, and for tonight, you will be having a new topic. So are you ready to start?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So let me share your book now to you. Wait for a moment. Okay. So can you see your book now?
Yes.
Okay. So for tonight's class, we will going to talk about city and the clouds. Where the first part is we need to read the information and the bold letters that will going to appear on this paragraph is the one that you will going to use to complete the meanings of each word. Okay.
Okay.
So can you please try to have this one?
South America is home to many important archaeological sites, but few are as grand as the Asian Inca city of Machu Picchu, located high in the Andes Mountains in Peru. The city's centuries-old palaces, plazas, temples, and water channels are connected by a network of narrow lanes or paths. Each aspect of Machu Picchu was well planned with impressive and engineering techniques. These have been many theories about why the Inca people built the sites, but its original purpose is still unknown. Nevertheless, archaeologists continue to study the ruins. Modern research may one day reveal the true purpose and uses of Machu Picchu and help us learn more about the great Inca Empire.
Okay, good. So the words that you will be having are aspect, engineering, ruins, and empire. So let's try to have first the first definition. Number one.
Hmm. A group of nations ruled by one person or government is empire.
Okay, it's empire. Very good. Next one.
Uh, Teacher, I'm so sorry, but can you zoom the
Okay,
page a little?
it's no worries.
Okay, thank you.
Is it okay now?
Yes.
Okay.
One part of a situation, idea, or plan is mm, aspect.
Okay, aspects, very good. Because aspect means a part or features of something. Okay, good job. Now, how about number three?
The parts of building or city that remain after the rest has fallen down to being destroyed is ruins.
Ruin, very good. And last one?
The work involved in designing and constructing machines and other structures is engineering.
Yeah, so when it comes to constructing, it means that it is something about the engineering, like machines or infrastructures or structures like roads, buildings, bridges, and more. Okay, good job.
Okay.
So now let's have here. Okay, we don't have the video, so let's try to have now the next one. Okay, we are all been here in snake catchers, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. So wait for a moment. Let me try to have your page. E141. Okay, here now. City in the clouds. Oh, it's the same. So yeah, it's the same like the upper part. Okay, here. So unit 11 about plastic planets. Okay, so here on this one, okay, for example, to start this topic, let's try to have a warm up. So earlier, we talked about the city in the clouds, which is located in Machu Picchu in Peru, mountains. But let's
Yes.
try to have now the unit 11 about plastic planet. So for your own idea or on your own statement, what do you think are some of the most important environmental issues today?
Mm, using too many plastics.
Okay, so that is the most important environmental issues today. So why do you think or why do you choose that kind of issue?
Because nowadays when we watch a news, the news is talking about the plastic problem. Example, like the turtle eats some plastic and get injured, and the mm, polar bear is live in Antar-
Antarctic.
Antarctic, and their home is getting lost
Mm,
now.
yes,
So
because of the pollution. Yes, like I get. Their home is lesser than now because the ice or the icebergs are being melted, okay, because of the pollution. So now let's try the half number two. So what are some things that your community is doing to help the environment, like in your neighborhood?
mm, it's called jogging, and it's the program that jogging and collecting the plastics and reuse it
Ah,
again.
oh, that's a great one. That's a good program. So
Yeah,
you're going to jog or jogging, and then if you see some trash like plastic or
yeah,
bottles, you will going to reuse it again or recycle it.
Yes.
That's a great program because you are going to be fit. And also, you can also help your environment around you. Okay, it's a good program. So have you ever tried it?
No.
No. Are you planning to try it?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, okay, that's a good one. So now let's have here this. Okay, wait. Oh, that's why. Because we will be having now here. Okay, so in this one, we don't have the this one before you read, but let's try to have this one. So almost 40% of plastic produced is for packaging or to cover goods. Goods like foods or our snacks. Okay. Some of this
Okay.
is recycled, but most is used just once and thrown away. So those are the packaging, which is 661, building and construction, and others. So those are called industrial machinery. So now let's try to focus now on the problems with plastic. So can you please try to read first the A and B? Okay, let's try to focus here in A and B.
Okay. On a boat near Costa Rica, a team of marine biologists is helping a turtle. The animal is having trouble breathing, and the team discovers why. There is something inside its nose. A scientist tries to extract the object, but the turtle cries in pain. Finally, after 8 long minutes, a long object is pulled out. It is a 10-centimeter plastic straw. The video of the turtle's rescue has been viewed millions of times on YouTube. If it has helped raise awareness of a growing problem, the world sees all full of plastic. Since 2000, there has been a huge increase in worldwide plastic production, but we recycle less than 1/15 of it. A lot of this plastic waste ends up in the ocean. Today, scientists think about 8.1 billion kilograms goes into the sea every year from coastal regions.
Okay, coastal.
Coastal regions.
Mhm.
Most of this plastic will never biodegrade.
Okay, biodegrade. Very good. So have you ever watched this video of a turtles that is being rescued by
Yes,
the biologist? Yeah.
yes.
So did you watch it also?
What?
Did you watch it also?
Yes.
Yeah, I also saw it on the internet or YouTube, and the turtle is really in pain because there is a straw inside his nose or its nose, and this straw is 10 centimeter, okay, and
Okay.
but finally, because of the biologist or the rescuer, the plastic straw is being extracted or removed from its nose. So because of this video, the turtle's rescue that has been viewed for millions of times on YouTube, it also helped to raise awareness of a growing problem, where you, which you mentioned earlier, the plastic that is thrown in the ocean. And this caused a lot of problems, especially to those marine animals like turtles. So since 2000, there has been a huge increase in the worldwide plastic production, but we recycled less than one-fifth of it. That's why a lot of plastic waste end up in the ocean. But today, scientists think about 8.1 billion kilograms go into the seas every year from the coastal regions. So meaning the plastic in the coast are being um are the what do you call it? The plastic in the coast. Okay, ended up into the ocean because of the waves. Okay. So, do
Okay.
you have any more questions here?
No.
Okay, no questions. So now if you don't have any questions, let's try to move in now with the next one. Letter C, D, and E. Let's try it. Okay, it's too small. Let's have C and D first.
Uh, this ocean plastic hurts millions of sea animals every year. Some fish eat plastic because it is covered with sea plants and it looks and smells like food.
Mhm.
Typically, eating plastic leads to constant hunger. Imagine you ate lunch and then just felt weak and hungry all day, says marine biologist Matthew Savoca. That would be very confusing. In some cases, eating sharp pieces of plastic can seriously hurt sea animals and even result in death. Plastic is useful to people because it is strong and lasts a long time, but it is bad news for sea creatures who eat or get stuck in it. According to Savoca, single-use plastics are the worst. These are items that are used only once before we throw them away. Some common examples include straws, water bottles, and plastic bags. About 700 sea species, including the turtle from the video, have been caught in or have eaten this kind of plastic. Luckily, the turtle survived and was released back into the ocean.
Okay, thank you for this one. So this ocean plastic, it hurts millions of sea animals every year because some of these fish are confused or thought that those plastics are food because those plastic are covered with sea plants and it also looks like food to them. That's why sometimes they accidentally eat those plastic. Okay, and it can cause them it also can result to that because those plastic have sharp sides or pieces that can result them or that can hurt those animals or result them to die. On the other hand, on us as human being, plastics help us in a lot of way. Okay, because it helped us to carry some things. It helped us to stock our food into our fridge because it's for us is strong and it also lasts for a long time. But on the other hand, it also has a negative impact when it comes to our environment and also when it comes to the animals around us. That's why we should be responsible and how to take care of our trash, especially plastic. Okay, so now let's try to have letter E. Last one.
How will plastic affect sea animals in the long term? I think we'll know the answers in 5 to 10 years' time, says Debra Lee Megadini from Columbia University. But by then, another 25 million tons of plastic will already be in the ocean.
Okay, good. So that will be the last one. So it will going to be, or how will plastic affect sea animals in long term? Okay, it will going to affect those animals, and we will going to see it after 5 to 10 years in time because those plastic will going to scattered into the sea, and million of plastic will already be in the ocean during this time. So now, do you have any questions before we move on to the activities?
No,
No. Okay. So now let's try to have this. But first, you have the word marine biologist, who is a scientist who studies a sea life. On the other hand, if something biodegrades, it means that it breaks into a little pieces and goes away completely. Now, let's have this one. Letter A, choose the best answer for each questions. Let's have one.
What could be another title for this reading? How plastic harms sea creatures.
Yes, okay, very good. See, because we are not just talking about sea turtles. We are also talking about sea creatures or those creatures that live in the ocean. Okay, now how about number two?
Which of these questions is not answered in paragraph A?
Paragraph A.
Hmm, I think I can remember this.
Okay, let's see this one. So letter A is all about how they rescue or the sea turtle.
Low.
Are you good now?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see now the questions or the question number two. So which of these questions is not answered in paragraph A?
What is the incident?
Mhm. What is the incident takes place? Okay.
No.
Yes, that's correct.
What?
Where does the incident takes place? There is near Costa Rica.
Yes.
Yeah, so what is the correct answer?
Uh, no. I was. What is the meaning of?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
Incident. Yeah.
I thought that is your answer. So in
Uh,
this one, letter C, where did the incident takes place, or where is the place, okay, of the incident? Which is the in the first sentence there is a country or a place, Costa Rica. So the incident takes place or happened in Costa Rica.
okay.
Okay? So the right answer is letter B. What tools did the scientists use to remove the object? They didn't
Okay.
mention it. Okay. Now
Yeah.
let's have your number three. What does eight refers in the second sentence of the paragraph B? Do you want to say it?
Yes.
Paragraph B, eat.
It has helped raise awarenesses. The video. Okay.
Okay, Alban,
Yes.
let's see the question. Okay, so what is the answer? The second,
YouTube.
yeah, it's in YouTube. Very good. Now let's have number four.
Which of the following object is a single-use item? Mm, a plastic fork?
Yes, okay, a plastic fork, especially when you eat in a fast food chain. So the utensils that they use are mostly plastic. And that is an example of single-use item. And after using those, they will going to um throw it into the trash can or throw it into the trash. Okay. Now let's have number five.
Which of these can we definitely say about ocean plastic? The plastic waste in the ocean hurts sea animals and can even kill them.
Okay, very good. Because some of the animals are confused about those plastic, and they think that those plastic are food. That's why it may lead it may lead to hurt them or kill them because of those plastic that is being in the ocean. Okay, and it
Um,
was okay. Yes.
no,
Okay. So now let's try to move in now here in the evaluating where we need to answer true, false, or not given. Okay, let's have one.
many people have watched the video of the turtle on YouTube. True.
Okay, it's true. Very good. Next.
Most of the plastic in the ocean is biodegradable. Gradable.
Mhm.
Not given.
It's given. The biodegradable is they mentioned it. Okay, because biodegradable are those materials that are being scattered in the ocean, and after that it will going to be scattered piece by piece, or it will going to be smaller, and
Then false.
yeah, it's false until it's completely gone. False. Okay, let's have number three.
Matthew Savoca was a member of a team that found the turtle. Not given.
Okay, it's Mati Savoca. There is a there.
Not given.
Okay, I will going to show you. Let's see.
Columbia University. No.
Matthew. Matthew, here is the Matthew. I saw them. Here. Matthew Savoca.
Marine biologist.
Yes, he is a marine biologist. So he is not the group who found
Then
the,
false.
yeah, it's false. Okay, next.
Mm, the turtle in the video died from injuries. Not given.
The turtle in the video on YouTube died from its injuries. Does it died?
False.
Yeah, because they rescue it. Okay, they managed to pull out the straw from its nose, and the turtle survived. Okay, and then release from the ocean. Now let's have number five.
Half the world's plastic are made in Asia. Not given.
Yeah, it's not given. Great. So now let's have here the next one. Reading skill. So in this reading skill, we need to understand a writer's use of quotes. Okay, so once again, if the writer use a quote, they put a quotation, the quotation marks. Okay, so to add supporting statement or questions, they also use those one to provide expert evidence for an argument, to highlight an interesting or memorable phrase. So they use quotation on those things. Okay, so
Okay.
before we move on to the next one, do you have any more questions about quotations?
No.
No, okay. So now let's have here, okay, let's have here letter V. So in letter B, we will be having the identifying purpose. So we need to match each of these codes, 1 to 4, with its purpose. Write A, B, or C. One option is used twice.
The problem of plastic in our oceans is bigger than most people realize. What's floating on the surface is only 3% of the plastics that enters the ocean every single year, says Evans Schwartz
True
from
words.
the California Coastal Commission. is too high.
Is it A, B, or C?
See?
To highlight an interesting or memorable phrase. So this one, this quotation, okay, this quotation says Evans Stewart's or Stewart's from the California Coastal Commission. So this phrase is a statement or comment by Evan Schwartz. So that would be letter A. It's a statement,
Mm,
Evan Schwartz. Okay?
okay.
Okay. Now let's have number two.
The importance that everyone use less plastic. My class recently decided to stop using plastic straws, says 12-year-old Molly Peterson.
Mhm.
Mm, C,
Okay, C. Now, okay, so why do you think it's C?
because
Mm-hmm.
I'm uh because this is someone's opinion,
Mm-hmm.
so maybe it could be interesting or memorable.
Yes, it might be interesting or memorable to the reader. Very good. Now, let's have number three.
The Great Pactic Garbage Path is
Pacific.
Pacific
Mhm.
Garbage Path is a collection of floating trash that covers a huge area of the North Pacific
Mhm.
Ocean. However, it's more plastic soup than patch. B.
To provide expert evidence for an argument. Okay, so, but where is the evidence here? Wait for a moment. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is collected, a floating trash that covers a huge area of North Pacific Ocean. However, it's more plastic soup than patch. So your answer is B. Okay, I will going to have that. So why is B your answer?
Because
Mm-hmm.
um it says the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a collection of floating covers in the ocean.
Okay,
So
okay.
I think
Yes, you
that
have.
opinion needs the proof
Yeah, you have
to
a point. Very good. Because there is an organization which is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. But that is also a collection of floating trash that covers a huge area of the North Pacific Ocean. Okay. Now, how about number four?
ocean plastic is a big problem for people who rely on fish and seafood for their diets. How can we be sure that the fish we catch or buy is safe to eat? Asked local resident Mayumi Fujikawa.
Mhm.
Hmm. To add a supporting statement or question.
Yes, very good. Because Mayumi Fujikawa asked. Okay, and he asked, how can we be sure that the fish we catch or buy is safe to eat? So that is a question. Great. So now that we are all in here, let's try to have now the next one. So let's try to have the vocabulary. So here is the completion where we need to complete the paragraph with the words from the box, which are common, huge, recycle, and rescue. Let's
The owl, the owl rescue central,
Century.
century.
Yeah, but it is also a formal word for center.
Accenture is a non-profit organization in South America that is dedicates to the protection of owls. It has also been doing incredible work for the environment. In 2018, the center started a project to collect used plastic bottles and recycle them into owl houses. Plastic bottles are the increasingly mm, com- common sights in our river and oceans. By reusing these plastic bottles, the center can build more nesting boxes for owls and also ensure that less plastic ends up in the ocean. The project has been a huge success, and the center is now raising money to buy a ship that will collect plastic directly from the ocean.
Great. So this is a great program because they become successful, or this thing or this activity became successful, and now they are planning to buy a ship that will collect the plastic in the ocean, and then they will going to recycle it to be a nesting or a house for owls. Okay, so do you have any questions here?
No,
No, okay. So now let's have here the next one where we will going to complete the sentences and circle the correct words. Okay, here, number one.
if you extract something, you take it out.
Yes, we take it out.
You use typically to refer to what usually happens in this situation.
Very good.
If someone is weak, they are not very strong. Someone that is confusing is difficult for people to understand.
Mhm.
You use consonants to describe something that happens. Mm, some of the time.
This is your answer?
Con constant. All the time.
All the time. Okay, good. Because constant means continuous.
Yes. Something that happens over a long term will happen. Continue far into the future.
Yes, very good. Because long term, it means that it will going to happen in a very long time. So it will going to continue far into the future. For example, if we throw garbage, especially plastic, for a long term, so those plastic will going to be in the ocean on a long term also. Okay. So now that we are all done here, but before we move on or end this class, do you have any more questions about the words here?
No.
Okay, I have a question for you. So what is The typical activity that you do every day.
It's called a netball.
A netball?
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
It's it's same as basketball, but only uses for hand, not but
Oh,
no jumping. But it seems to the basketball. It's the girls' activity, and
okay.
we yeah.
Oh, a netball? You call it a netball?
Yes.
Oh, so there is a net instead of
Yes.
basketball.
The basketball net has a background and there's a hoop, but netball has got an only hoop.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, it's interesting. It's new to me. So now that will be all for tonight's class. So on our next class, we will just going to continue this one. So thank you for your time and have a good night, Riwon. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.